Hello, I'm Tim Mueller, Director of Architecture here at Swimage. Today, we're going to give an overview of the system future state and what's involved in creating it. Swimage uses dynamic layering to automatically assign the right components, features, and software to a target system during a deployment. This final grouping of layers is called the future state and represents the ultimate desired state of the target PC. By combining components, settings, and applications into templates, and then merging those templates into roles, we can create a baseline for the target PC. Then, Swimage's dynamic tools like application matching and hardware detection combine with our secure data migration technologies to build the target PC exactly as required. Let's dive into the console and see how this is done. So here in the console is a templates configuration page. Templates are essentially containers for everything involved in a deployment. Settings, configurations, applications, registry punches, custom scripts, operating systems, data handling, drivers, and so on. Let's take a look at some of the templates we have and how they're organized. Swimage has already created many of these for you, so you'll have them out of the box when Swimage is installed. We recommend you break your templates into a few functional groups to make sure that everything is covered for a given role. Let's start by looking at the default template. The default template is a container designed to hold all of the organizational defaults we want to be sure get applied to all systems and are required for a deployment. Items like the join domain, location information, Active Directory organizational units, or joined groups, support information, computer auto naming, anything that we want universally applied. This highlights template strength. You'll see here in this column we have different strengths applied to the existing templates, and the default template is a level 1, which is the lowest. This means it will be applied but can be easily overwritten if we decide we want to change the defaults with another template. After templates are flattened into the role, we can see how this layering is applied. Once a default template is created, we can add other templates required to build the role. The next one is pretty obvious, but allows for flexibility in an enterprise. The deploy image template is a specific template to choose the operating system to use for the role. You can create templates for all of your imported OSs, Windows 10, 11, or different versions within the OS line. The next functional template really defines the role. The migrate or data handling template instructs Swimage on how to handle the existing user data and settings of a system. You can see we have 5 pre-built to cover the primary scenarios. In-place templates transfer the data by gathering and keeping it secure on the device during a reimage and reapplying it once a new OS is deployed. This can be done within the original operating system or during the pre-installation environment phase. Migrate data to a network is the old traditional copy data to the network share and return it after a deployment method. Direct data transfer is used to gather the data and settings on one system and transfer them to another. This is primarily used in a new PC scenario. And finally, bare metal. This is the new system, no data needed scenario where you just want to build a system from scratch. Finally, we have customization templates. These templates are what let us take the base templates and customize them to the specifics of a department or functional role. In these, we can choose departmental-specific applications and software, like financial analysis software for accounting, or design software for engineering. We can also choose registry settings, custom deployment scripts, and Windows features. We have supplied an override template to offer a method to force any of the configurable items to be used or applied during a deployment. You can see it has a very strong template strength. This will force the settings here to override those of lower strength templates. We have an enterprise apps template for the software that needs to be applied across the organization, and departmental templates for individual functional roles. Let's move to the roles configuration page and take a look at how they come together. On the roles page, we have some predefined roles to use, and as I stated, they are based on the data handling or migration templates. You see we have the no data or bare metal, in place for in-place reimages, PC swap direct data transfer for transfer of data to a new machine, and the data to a network share. Let's select one to see what it's made of. The Deploy Windows in-place data migration role is made up of 4 templates: Default, Enterprise Apps, Deploy Image, and the Migrate in place from PE templates that we looked at before. If we go into the details, we can see how those templates layers flattened out into the role. And if we look at the individual items, we can see where what template they came from. All the roles can be edited by selecting them and adding or removing templates. And you can add as many roles as required. Roles are pretty simple but powerful tools in the deployment process, and they form the core for the future state. On a PC that's being deployed, Swimage uses the base role and extends off of it using automated intelligent tools like application matching, PC auto-naming, and hardware detection to ensure the system has all the components, settings, and customizations necessary to bring the system back to its desired state. The future state is the final grouping of layers and represents the ultimate desired state of the target PC. Let's look at the future state on an existing deployment to see what it looks like. Future state dialog is available on unprovisioned systems as a way to further customize a deployment. The only required items on the future state dialog to continue are the system's name, which can be auto-generated by Swimage, and the role that we have assigned as the base. Once the role is assigned, the rest of the automated functions initiate and intelligently fill in the future state. The dialog allows the addition of complete templates or the selection of individual configuration items. Alternatively, systems can be pre-provisioned in Swimage ahead of time. This can be done for one system or thousands simply by importing the desired future state into Swimage with a spreadsheet. Also, PCs can be set to create their own future state using AI tools and rules within Swimage. Hopefully that gives you some insight into how Swimage future states are created. For more information or for any other Swimage-related topics, please visit us at swimage.com. Thank you for listening.